For me, I have a planner, so I like to write down everything, like whether it's assignments, exams coming up, meetings. I like to have it all written down in my weekly planner, so that way when I open it up, I know exactly what's coming up each day, each hour. So it kind of helps me, and then when I'm done with something, I just cross it right off the list.
The way that I keep things organized in terms of my schedule and my assignments and practice is that I'll usually write a to-do list and just check them off as I do them, and if I have to add anything, go on. And I usually do this on a loose leaf paper that I can fold and put in my pocket and just carry with me, like I'll carry it with my ID, and that's usually how.
I'll try to set personal goals, be like, all right, well, you need to get your research done by this date. And that way, I'll make sure it's realistic too. You know, be like, okay, give myself 2 weeks to sort of get this part done. And that way, I'm not putting too much pressure on myself, or making sure I'm getting certain parts done, so by the end, I'm not completely overwhelmed with everything.
I think it's all about knowing who you are and understanding how you get things done the best. I know I'm not good under pressure, and so I do better if I have time to spare.
Sometimes if I'm studying for a really intense exam where I need absolutely no distractions, I'll come to the library. Overlook is great because it's quiet and there's still people walking by, so you don't have to be like constantly in the zone. If I'm like an alumni, I can grab something to eat and like have the background noise there. That way my mind can't wander off and think about different things.
I think that you really need to say, okay, for this next hour, I'm not gonna go on Facebook. If that means that you have to log yourself off of your internet, sometimes I'll put my cell phone away in my bag for a certain amount of time. I won't say that I'm not gonna take it out at all during the night, but I'll say, okay, for the next half an hour, I'm just gonna do this paper, and then I can look at my phone for a few minutes. I have a leadership role at the tutoring center, and tutoring is something that's really important to me. However, I always know that there comes a time when you have to draw the line, and being a leader is important, and it'll develop skills that are extremely important to your success in your career. But there does come a point where you need to acknowledge that your studies do come first, and that having more responsibilities isn't necessarily the best thing for everybody.